Alright everyone, so we have the full info for AGL Transforming Dokkanfest Trunks' celebration, and with it is coming the thing that I've been saying is inevitable to be coming out in this celebration, which as you can see here, is LR Physical Super Saiyan Trunks' EZA. I said this dude was coming out during this celebration. I knew it from the moment I saw the teaser of future Trunks as the next JP Dokkanfest, so it feels so good to be vindicated. But as you can see here, his EZA is coming out on the 18th of November, so that's actually quite a ways away from now, since the actual Dokkanfest banner for this new Trunks is coming out later tonight or sometime tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure, but it is coming out on the 29th of October, so I'm guessing it's going to come out tonight. And that means between this banner dropping for this new Trunks and this LR EZA, there is going to be like a 2.5 to 3 week period in between the two. So if that doesn't scream part 2 of a celebration, I don't know what does. I mean, it's possible that there is a part 2 of this celebration. It's possible that they just add on more during this celebration. But if there is a part 2 to the celebration, I can see this Trunks leading part 2 of the celebration alongside a part 2 LR banner. And if they do a part 2 LR, while it will be crammed in a little bit since there isn't that much room, I guess, in November for that much, considering we will be having Super Dragon Ball Heroes as well during mid to late November, they could definitely run a part 2 of the celebration alongside Super Dragon Ball Heroes, because usually Heroes isn't that big of a celebration besides a banner, maybe a new event or two, story event. Other than that, that's about all Heroes is in terms of a celebration. But I can see them doing a part 2 LR King Cold, perhaps. Hopefully, if they ever do make a part 2 LR King Cold or a part 2 LR Mecha Frieza, they make them Extreme Tech, because Extreme Tech needs it. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it, and now Akatsuki need to accept that and make Extreme Tech units. They can do LR Future Gohan, which I believe would be an absolute stone drainer. Like, everybody would be wanting LR Future Gohan. He's one of the most beloved characters, so that would be a huge reason for Akatsuki to make LR Future Gohan as a part 2 LR, just to get more stones out of people before Dragon Ball Heroes, before, you know, the New Year's step-ups, before whatever other Dokkan Fests they have planned. They could do LR Yardrat Goku as well. So there is a lot going on. But getting into the actual LR EZA itself, there is no info currently, but I want to say this. The trend of LR EZAs has been an absolute roller coaster. It started out amazingly with the first 2, and then the next 2 were like an absolute dip in, like King Ka dip, if you know that roller coaster King Ka. That big of a dip downwards in terms of power level. And then LR Physical Bardock's EZA brought that trend up a little bit, but nowhere near as strong as LR STR Broly or Goku and Frieza were. So I'm not entirely sure what they're going to be doing with this Trunks, but I would expect it to be a mediocre to mid at best LR EZA. You know, I wouldn't say mediocre, that's unfair, because LR in Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who is actually out on Global currently, who just came out on Global, and then LR Majin Vegeta, their EZAs were okay at best. They were subpar, I would say, but I think that's only because our expectations, or our, I guess, bar was set super high because of LR Goku and Frieza, and then LR STR Broly being just criminally insanely good. Like, he's an absolute mental case. He's so good. But I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're just trying to not go down that route of making every LR EZA busted, but I feel like they're being on the conservative side in terms of power level for these LR EZAs. So don't expect anything too crazy out of this Trunks. Keep your expectations lower. so you won't be disappointed. That is usually a bad piece of advice. But yes, keep your expectations a little lower for this Trunks. Keep him around that LR physical Bardock power level of expectation to expect, because Bardock was actually decent. He's actually pretty good. So it's not like it would be too bad if he did get similar in power to Bardock, but obviously the hope is that he gets a incredible EZA, but I wouldn't count on it. Looking at him currently as a unit, I actually have been using him even recently. He can help you with some of the easier late game content, quote unquote, like Legendary Goku event basically, where if you can get him through the STR UI phase of that event, then he can help you out against Int UI. So he's decent in that regard. Defensively, he isn't that good anymore. He does raise defense by 30% for 3 turns on 12 and 18 key super, but his defense is just simply not enough because he doesn't get any defense from his passive. So yeah, he's going to need defense from his passive. I'm not saying to just give him more defense either. I'm not going to be one of those people who are saying, in Super Saiyan 2, LR Gohan only needs defense, and he'll be the best unit in the game. No, he needs more. I mean, even if they just gave him attack and defense plus 140% or something, would be a large start, and then maybe give him greatly raised defense for 3 turns, maybe give him greatly raised defense for 6 turns. I can see that happening on his 18 key super or something like that. So there is a lot that they can do. He is actually a really solid unit in terms of design. He has a high chance to perform a critical hit. So whatever they do, he can become another monster. You know, it's pretty similar. I mean, this Trunks, this Transforming Trunks has a 70% chance of launching crit, right? I think it's a 70% chance to crit. I think when he's a Super Saiyan, he gets a 70% chance to crit or something like that. But yeah, he could be very good, this LR Trunks EZA. So hopefully it is. Now, of course, on top of that, that does mean we are getting a legendary summon banner for Trunks. So if you don't have him, you can summon on this banner, but I would not. Don't summon on this legendary summon banner. Unless, you know, the only time I would ever consider it is if LR Super Saiyan Trunks' EZA ended up being like LR STR Broly tier. Then maybe it might be worth considering, but even then, I would just not. I would just save your stones, guys, because, you know, you have other opportunities to pick up these Yellow Queen LRs that you don't have. Like the New Year's step-ups, guaranteed LR banners, double rates banners. You have better places to go for these older Yellow Queen LRs. So don't summon on that banner. There will be a new chain battle coming as well against King Cold. So that will be coming on the 18th as well. Same time as the LR EZA. Same time as this banner dropping. There is going to be a couple of sub EZAs in the physical Vegito Blue and AGL Rose rather. EZA areas currently. Not EZA areas, but they're EZAs. So there's going to be a couple of sub-EZAs for them on the 4th of November, so not too long, about 5 days from now. And most people are saying that those EZAs are going to be... Not this Trunks, where is it? This Trunks, this Tech, Super Saiyan Future Trunks, who definitely can use an EZA. As you can see here, he is absolutely terrible. I mean, he has no defense. His leader skill isn't even, like, I don't know. I mean, leader skills don't really matter, but, like, this is just, yeah. This guy needs an EZA stat. But another unit who can also use an EZA is the STR Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. He needs an awakening, actually, not an EZA, but if he gets his awakening at some point during this celebration, I would not be surprised. He really does need it. But this Trunks getting his EZA would be from the physical Vegito stage, and then AGL Rose stage would bring a Zamasu EZA. And there are 2 Zamasu EZAs here that I can see. Most people believe it to be the STR Zamasu, not the free-to-play story event one, but this actual, like, summonable one that's like a banner unit currently, who came out back in 2016. So, very old unit, and as you can see here, definitely needs an EZA as well, just like this Trunks. But this Zamasu actually has a lot of room to grow, because recovering 10% HP whenever HP is 80% or below can be an actual really good starting point for an EZA. It could make him a very interesting unit, a very good defensive unit, you know, if they decide to go and give him damage reduction or guard or something like that. If he raises defense for 3 turns or something, if he just stacks defense even, give him some defense in his passive, and you'll have a pretty decent utility unit for, you know, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Realm of Gods, I guess, Patara. So you have a few good categories as well. So this STR Zamasu EZA will be very good, but another EZA Zamasu that I can see coming out is the Int Zamasu, and not a lot of people are talking about him getting his EZA. Granted, he's a more recent unit coming out basically almost in 2018, but very late 2017. He's a lot more recent, but it's not like he's super good, although he is way more usable than this STR Zamasu. Trust me, he is. He is way better, though, with that 7% HP recovery as a super attack effect, and then he has 40% damage reduction. So, if we're talking about units that actually need EZAs, it would be this STR Zamasu, but I would love to see this Int Zamasu get EZA'd, because he's actually usable in some content even now, as a sort of filler pick for some teams. So, him getting his EZA would actually probably make him very good. So hopefully, you know, we get at least these two. I would love to see the STR Super Saiyan 2 Trunks get his awakening, but expect these two EZAs to come out in these two EZAs as sub-EZAs. Then next up, we have Super Battle Road stages. I believe, as a global player, this makes me very frustrated to read this. I can't read Japanese, but I think they are adding 10 new stages, and they are keeping it permanently now, because Super Battle Road has been weekend only for however long. I mean, before I even started playing. Like, I think when Super Battle Road came out, it has always been weekend only. So, yes, Super Battle Road coming permanently, and with 10 additional stages, which Global will probably never see, because for some reason the developers hate global players and don't want to bring out Super Battle Road or Extreme Super Battle Road stages. So this one hurts me on the inside to say, but it is coming, so eventually it has to come to global. Eventually it does. There's no way it doesn't. But yes, that is very good. This is much needed. I absolutely love that they're doing this. They should be doing it with Extreme Super Battle Road as well, in my opinion. But having Super Battle Road be permanent is a pretty good step forward. Lastly, a new Pet Battle is coming as well. I adore this mode. Pet Battle is my favorite of those, like, you know, when we have the 3 modes, the additional modes, limited time things that come and go. World Tournament, Chain Battle, and then Pet Battle. Pet Battle is like the golden child. World Tournament's like the middle child that you don't like, but you like for the rewards. And then Chain Battle is that one child that you just hate. That I hate Chain Battle. But Pet Battle's fun. I think a new set of cards is coming, so that's actually going to be very cool. Or a new set of stickers, rather. So that's still something to look forward to. Now, going into the Dokkanfest unit here, he is coming, and as I said, he is looking very strong. I know that the community has a very polarized look at this unit. They don't know whether or not he's actually going to be very good. I'm going to say that he is very, very, very good. He's actually surprisingly good, shockingly good, amazingly good. He does have a little bit more RNG to him, though. He does have, like, those 70% checks, because he has, like, a great chance to launch 2 additional attacks, launch an additional super attack, who has a great chance of becoming a super attack each time the character performs 3 or more attacks in battle. So if you hit the first RNG check of launching 2 additional attacks, which is, again, great chance is 70% chance. So if you hit the first 70% chance to launch 2 additional attacks, then you can enter the 70% chance to launch a additional super attack. So yeah, it's a lot of RNG, and it's mainly because of his active skill, which does require you to attack 6 or more times. So, you know, it can take 2 turns, you know, for him to transform or have his transformation available, or it can take him longer, and that's sort of the problem that people don't like about him, is that he's RNG based. Even in his transform state, great chance to perform a critical hit, which is a 70% chance, so I think that makes sense, because he's like his father, STR Super Vegeta, just not as good, but that's still very good. 70% chance to crit, and then I think he also has the thing with attack down and defense down. That is an actual, like, real critique of this unit, the fact that it doesn't have Golden Warrior. This unit, more than any other unit, could have used Golden Warrior over the place of, say, you know, you can get rid of, like, Cold Judgment is a pretty good link, but you know, even if you got rid of Cold Judgment for Golden Warrior, or, I don't know, Royal Lineage, or the Saiyan Lineage, or something like that for Golden Warrior, it would have helped him, because Golden Warrior lowers enemy defense as its link effect, even at link level 1. So you would get this part of his passive, the additional attack plus 50% when the enemy is in attack or defense down status. So that is sort of a ball that they have dropped in that regard. But this Trunks is going to be very good. Don't listen to all of the hate. You know, the unit isn't even out yet. I mean, some people have had access to a private server where they can use this unit ahead of time, but get the unit and judge it for yourselves. It's still going to be an incredible Dokkanfest, trust me. It's going to be very, very good. Moving on to the Heart Virus Goku. As I said, this unit may actually outshine Trunks, because he's just ridiculous as a banner unit. 59% chance of an additional super, 59% chance to perform a critical hit, 59% chance to perform a additional super attack from 5 turns from start of battle. This dude is a super battle road destroyer. Attack and defense plus 200% if the more HP remaining, the greater the stats boost. So his gimmick is he does have a 50% chance of sacrificing 7% HP, but it's not like he is actually doing it every single turn. It's a 50-50 coin flip whether or not you lose 7% HP on super attack. So, honestly, this dude is a super battle road destroyer. And after 5 turns have passed, he gets an additional 59% defense, damage reduction by 59% when HP is 59% or less, starting from the 6th turn. So, yeah, this dude is built for Super Battle Road, and even at 55%, he is just an absolute monster from what I've seen. He also leads Turtle School, which is one of the greatest categories in the game, and he is actually, like, the best leader for it, basically. Roshi is only 120% leader for the category, right? Yeah. Or, yeah, 120% when he's EZA'd, so this 130% leader is technically the best. So, funnily enough, best Turtle School. And I think it's funny because, you know, people have been calling this Goku Stroku. I mean, I hate those types of nicknames, but that's kind of funny. My favorite is Heart Attackerat. Heart Attackerat here. You know, he's actually dying in this part of the anime or in the manga. He's actually dying, but they chose to make him just broken. So, Akatsuki logic, this guy is an absolute beast. If you get him from the banner, honestly, I would call that a W, and you should just walk away. Just walk away after that. But I think that's all that there is to go over. Oh, actually, no. LR Prime Battle Trunks is also coming during the celebration, but he is like a part, or like a side thing. He is not an actual part of the Dokkanfest Trunks celebration. He has his own legendary campaign going on. And just quickly taking a look at him, since I don't think I actually talked about his EZA, a lot of people are disappointed. He's a super battle road killer, and even before his EZA, he was obviously built to be faced off against multiple enemies, not single enemies. If you read his passive pre-EZA, as you can see here, he gets like 8 ki, and all that attack and defense when facing 2 or more enemies. So for Super Battle Road, this dude will be absolutely cracked and jacked. You know, you have flexibility. If you need to raise your defense, you can do a 12 key super, and then if you want to do damage, 18 key super. You want to make sure that you are facing off against 2 or more enemies, but he does get benefit against 1 enemy as well, which is key +3, so he obviously is better. A lot of people are disappointed in him, but I think he'll be a great unit for Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road, and yeah, I don't think he's as good as Frieza, but he's definitely a very good unit, so overall, the Trunks celebration is looking to be absolute fire. So we're going to have to see what the LR Physical Super Saiyan Trunks EZA is going to bring. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.